Yo, welcome back. It's been a while. I have some news. So, if you saw the thumbnail, if you saw the title, you can probably guess what I did. I bought a bunch more singles. Now, there's a reason. There were 2 packs left at the store that I buy at, alright? I could have gambled. But, they showed me that they had a whole box of OP01 Romance Dawn singles. Now, how could I pass that up? I know that the booster packs nowadays for Romance Dawn go for, what, 20 bucks? I know I'm not going to spend 20 bucks, especially not on one pack of 12 cards. So if you are telling me that you have a bunch of commons, I don't even care about the rares or the super rares or the all arts. I don't care. I just want some commons like that time skip manga panel card I talked back in the hall about that I want. So I started looking through the box, and obviously there were a ton of commons, ton of uncommons, and a couple rares. And I thought, I could get a couple of these. And I started putting some down, and I started putting a bit more down, and I was running out of time because I had to go to work. And I may have bought 30 cards. And they were mostly event cards because of the manga panels. So again, I knew I wasn't going to get the Romance Dawn booster packs anytime soon. There could be reprints, totally fair. But I knew I wasn't going to spend that money. But on these singles, I could spend some money. Now the problem is, I went there the next day. And I may have gotten 30 more cards. Not all OP01. I'll show you what I got. But I got some characters from OP01 and then a few from OP03 because all of the OP03 booster packs in the store were bought by the one guy I keep mentioning. So he left some stuff that I was interested in. So I bought it. Now remember, every single that I bought was $1. I'm not including tax in this amount. And this is how much I got. That's how much I got. I got a little over 60 cards. I got 67 cards. That's $67 worth of singles. Now, you might think that's not a good idea. I know. But I'm also, honestly, not a gambler. So booster packs really aren't my thing, and I just want some cool one-piece cards. So if I know that I can get a single copy of every card that looks interesting to me without even thinking of the idea that I'm going to get doubles or anything like that from packs, you know what, that's fine. I've been working, I've been making money. Now I can spend my money on something. So I have a new setup here, and I'm going to show you. I organized these first by non-OP01 cards. So we'll go through OP03 and a little bit of 4. And then I'll go through all the OP01 ones. I also organize them by color, also from common. I put the shiny, the hollows at the end of each color. So just to inform you, that's what I'm doing right now. All right. So let's see how this setup works. Got a new little setup. First, I got some leaders. OP04. Nope. OP03. Katakuri. Listen, he was there. You know who else was there? My boy Lucci. My boy Lucci was there. How could I not? I flipped to the back because that's where they keep the leaders in the binder, and I saw all 4 of the ones I bought last time: the purple blue Kaido, the purple blue Crocodile, the King, and the last person I'm forgetting that I bought from that. But then I turned the page again. And who did I see? I saw a Katakuri and a Lucci from OP03 from the packs that just got sold. My man got him and put him in the binder. I caught them right away. These were actually the reason, these 2 cards right here, were actually the reason that I even decided to buy these. To get those 30 cards. Because I'm like, well, if I'm going to buy cards anyway, I might as well get them. Quick thing also, appreciate the local store. They gave me a deck box. I know it's not a one-piece deck box, but it is a deck box to keep all the cards in, because the guy said, I'm not going to keep giving you envelopes to put these cards in, especially not 30 cards. So the man gifted me a deck box. I super appreciate that. So there was a Katakuri. There's the Lucci. Now, I got mistaken. Why? Because I have more leaders. I have an OP04 Crocodile. Purple, yellow Crocodile. And of course, these are all normal art. I don't mind that. I just want the leaders for variety. In case I ever want to make a deck, which is doubtful. But you know, why not? You only need one copy of a leader, so I don't mind. I also got a blue-yellow Queen. Incredible. Love it. So those are the two OP04 ones. Now, again, I could have gotten the 2 packs of Kingdoms of Intrigue that stayed there, but I didn't. I hope there's no addendum to the end of this video that I will. We may see. Now, I have half an hour and 60 cards to get through, so we're not going to faff about here. We're starting with the OP03s. I got Napoleon. I got Charlotte Opera. Now, Amande is waiting. I think she's OP04. I might get her if she appears there. Then for green, I got a Pearl. Pearl's just an inside joke between me and my buddy. It's his favorite character from East Blue. You know, it's just a meme. I might even go back and get him a copy, to be honest. Gift him one. Then we got a red Garp. Nice young Monkey D Garp. And a nice hollow Marshall D Teach. Now I think this one's getting back into play a little bit with the Zorro and the red Whitebeard getting changed up, you know, all the bands and stuff. Oh, Whitebeard's banned. But I think I saw a deck with some more Marshall D Teaches in there. Again, I'm not getting doubles, so I'm not really gonna make a deck out of these, but then we got the Minnow Rhinoceros. Starting the purple, we need more guards, of course. Yeah, let's do this. Then we got another Lucci, this time my hollow. He is a rare. The hollows are rares. And another purple is the Ennie's Lobby Monkey D. Luffy. The Water 7 Monkey D. Luffy. The Gear 2nd Monkey D. Luffy. And last but not least, a hollow, brand new. A brand new card for me. I love the little shiny spot on his head. That's hilarious. That is very funny. Alright. Other than that, those were the characters, and now we have 2 events from OP03. We have a yellow Tropical Torment and a red Fiery Doll. Again, manga panels. I fuck with them. So those are the OP03, and now for OP04, I only have 2 cards. Other than the 2 leaders, we have Barrier. I just like, you know, I like Bartolomeo. You'll see in a second. And Corrida Coliseum. Because I got the Rebecca myself, pulled that from a pack, I thought, why not? You know, I also have the Kyros, which I think has to do with the Coliseum. So, why not get it? Again, not planning on getting doubles or anything to make a deck. It's just for my own personal collection. Beautiful, beautiful. I can put these to the side. So that is OP03 and OP04. Okay. Now compare that to this. This is OP01. This is 3 and 4. Oh. So we got a bunch to get through right now. I was thinking of putting my favorites to the side. Obviously, Katakuri and Lucci are my favorites, but I might start doing that because there's a few cards I really wanted, and then I just started buying cards I really don't need, you know, such as this one. I don't need this card. Why'd I get it? Because the art's nice. Because it's basically a full art card. Monet's a waifu. Why wouldn't I? She's gorgeous. Same as this card. I actually looked. I think the Impel Down Dazbones art is my favorite. So they sadly do not have Paramount War cards. They do not have OP02 cards of any deck or anything in the binder or in a box. So I did get this Dazbones though, because I got another Baroque's Work agent, Miss Doublefinger. Now, if you don't know, Miss Doublefinger is one of the reasons I got into One Piece. I did watch the anime at a young age, but I thought it was dumb. And then I bought my first Shonen Jump magazine, which is right there, which is the March copy from 2009. March of 2009, that's copy 3. And in that is the Nami versus Miss Doublefinger fight. I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, God damn, who are these beautiful ladies fighting? And why is it so intense and amazing? Oh, wait a minute, this is One Piece. I love this now. So that's when I started reading through the whole series. And Miss Doublefinger, it looks beautiful there. So that's just a nice little stroll down memory lane. Of course, Arlong, this was actually a card I did want because I think this art is very cool. And those are our blues. Going on to our purples. We have a Kyoshiro, also very, very pretty art. Not much else to say there. Along with the Hawkins. I just like the art. Who's the artist here? It is Hitoni Kyoka. I don't know how many of these are like recurring artists, but even on these simple cards, I do love the art. I know there is a close-up one of the Who's Who one. There are some, full art, close-up alt arts. But if you'll see in a bit, we'll see when we get to red, there is a Cavendish card. Now, you know what? I'll talk about it when I get to it. Because we have more purples. We have a Kamazo. Also great art. This one of the ones I wanted. Just love that Kamazo art. Of course, no spoilers. Apu, another card I just didn't need, but because it was full art, I got it. I think I passed up on, God, I don't even remember his name, earlobe guy from Wano. See, I don't care enough about him, so why would I want him? But Apu, I care about. Now we're getting into some purple shiny boys. We have a Drake. Nice rare Drake there. A nice big pecs Jack. God damn, he's straight up out of the meme. The final lead performer, Queen. That's also a very nice holo. Zuma. Then we got Black Maria. We're going back to the guys. The guys under the lead performers. I'm forgetting their names. And then more of these guys. They are Animal Kingdom Pirates. I was hoping it would tell me. The Flying Six. I forget it in Japanese. But we do have page 1 and then his sister Ulti. So those are all some great rares that I saw from OP01 that I was like, listen, they're holos. They have some fantastic art. Why wouldn't I? Let's get those off there for a second because that stack's getting pretty big. Hope you like my new setup. My new setup somewhere here. Now this one I really did want. This is one of the ones I wanted. And that is a nice, beautiful art of Bartolomeo. We love Bartolomeo in this household. He's up there. He's up there with our boys. Now this is the thing I was talking about. His buddy, Cavendish. Now Cavendish does have a full art, alt art. And it was for sale. But it was not $1. Now if it was $1, I'd get it. But it was $3. $3 for a single card. And then my other thinking is, honestly, I kind of like this card instead of the full art because there's just more to the image. The full art just, it's high res, sure, but it cuts it off like around his head. You don't see the armrest. You don't see him holding the sword. I just kind of like, I'd rather pay $1 for the whole piece of art than for it to be cropped for $3. And I get the text box isn't in the way, but like you see less of it anyway in the alt art. So I thought, fuck it. So that's the same thing with the Who's Who. I mean, they didn't have the Who's Who alt art, but they did have this one, and I was like, maybe in the future, maybe. But that was the only one that was like, under like the glass shelving. That was like out of all the rare Pokemon cards that they have, there are singles that have more value. That was like the only one from One Piece was the full art Cavendish, and I'm just like, let me know when you have some full art Law or something. I'll buy that for like $10, sure. Got a nice Hyruden, so we're going into the Colosseum, we're going into the Grand Fleet, along with a Sai and a Baby 5 in the background. Again, cards I didn't necessarily need, but it's the Grand Fleet. You know. Another card I did not need, but I thought it would be funny to get is this Carrot. I'm not a Carrot fan. I appreciate Carrot. I'm not a fan though. I just like that the art is so different. I think that's it. I like how out of place it seems even within these cards. I think that's the vibe here. Now this one I was like, should I? Is this even worth getting as a rare? But I mean, it's an OP01 Usopp. If you know me, you know this is my least favorite type of art in the One Piece card game, and I think it is for a lot of people. A lot of the cards that came in the starter pack that I have right there, and the Supernova 02 starter pack, were like this, which is just basically an anime screenshot cropped, and then the box isn't even transparent. You know, it's just looking like dog shit. But it's a holo and it's a rare. So I thought, well, you know what, man, I'm spending money. Why not? And it is a 2K counter, to be fair. So if I want to make a deck, now a red holo that is worth it is this Uta. At least I think. Maybe the camera will pick up the shininess on the sprinkles on the confetti. I think that's a nice holo. Nice full art. Box is transparent. We see her, you know, maybe not unique art, right? It is just Oda anime art. But you know what? That's fine. Let's get rid of these reds. Okay. As you can see, we are going through characters first. I forgot to mention that early on, and I mean, you did see it in the OP03, OP04. We're doing characters first, and then we're doing events. So we'll see all the manga panels later. Penguin. We're going into green. We're going into green with the Law, the Heart Pirates, Penguin, and Shachi. If I'm going to get one, then I'm going to get both. Then I'm going to get Jean Bart. Of course. Didn't have to. I'm about to get starter pack 10, 3 captains, which has, I think, Penguin and Shachi are a single card, which is pretty funny. And John Bart in that. But you know what? Gimme. Just gimme. And speaking of allied pirates, we have Wire from the Kid Pirates. And we also have Killer from the Kid Pirates. Beautiful art. Love it. Other than that, we have some Scabbards. We have Kawamatsu. We have Inuarashi. And we have Nekomamushi. Now these, I think, these 3 are some of my favorite art from what I bought, I'd say. Up there with the Kamazo and the Bartolomeo and the Cavendish. I definitely think those 3 are up there. Another one, I'm kind of like the Usopp, just unsure if I should have bought. Just a holo rare Denjiro. You know, I like the Kyoshiro art. This one, obviously just a screen cap from the anime, but it is holo. Who cares? Now this is a nice Beppo. I will say that. I really like this Beppo. The green Beppo I got in the Supernova starter pack isn't, I was about to say the worst. It isn't the worst because it is still a full body, but I definitely like this one a lot better, and it is a holo. I like the posing. I like the art. Fuck with it. Also, a nice new green Drake. Same thing. I think that one is a anime screenshot for the Drake from the starter pack. So this one, nice holo, nice art, beautiful. All right, that is our ending for the characters. Very nice, very nice. Now we're getting into some events. And this is all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colored manga panels. And you know I love that. So I got this many of those. Now again, this was my first purchase, was around 30 of these with a couple of the OP03. So then we have Ultimortar. And I mean, you can see yourself. Now some of these, the Ultimortar, very nice. Some of these, like this one, Sheep's Horn, you know, not the best panel. No one cares about Sheep's Head. Brooks going in. That's appreciated, but nothing about this panel super sticks out. This one, I do fuck with, though. Smile Fruit. I like the central fruit. I love the coloring. I love the surrounding animals. All the animals around it. I do fuck with that. Now, of course, we do have some holo events as well, some rares, and with that we have Thunder Bagua. The purple Kaido Thunder Bagua, not the yellow Yamato Thunder Bagua, which I didn't realize existed until I checked later. Let us continue. I'm just organizing these on the side, so just when I'm putting them in my binder, everything's in tip-top shape. On to blue. Of course, you know I love ensembles, and these were some of the ones I had to buy. Baroque Works Officer Agents, love it, along with the actual Baroque's Work card. This is up there. I would say this is definitely up there in one of the cards I wanted for sure. If I was getting OP01 packs, this is something I would have wanted to pull. Then we have a few other ones. We have Crescent Cutlass and a Hollow Overheat. Now tell me this isn't worth it. $1 for each? If I was paying $20 per OP01 pack, I would have not pulled all of these manga arts, especially these rares, within $60 worth of packs. So, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to validate my purchase here to myself, because I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for myself. Obviously. But I am validated. I am trying to validate it, absolutely. Now we got some red. We got Green Star Rafflesia. Hody Jones is coming out in OP06, I think, because I've been watching some One Piece TCG news, and obviously the newest news is from the newest sets coming out in Japan. And I think it's OP06 or even 7, because Era of Awakenings that's coming out here in December is 05. Then we have the Wings of the Captain, which is 06. And I don't think it's coming out in those, unless I'm wrong. And then 07, I think, is the one with the Vinsmokes, and I think that one has Hody, if I'm not mistaken. Or I could be mistaken. It's either 06 or 07. Who knows? Next, Round Table. And that would be a leader Hody with Fishman Pirates. A young Arlong card, too. I'm actually, that one I kind of want. Round Table, I've also seen this in a competitive deck, so that's interesting. And now the card that I mentioned wanting, if there was any card I would have bought, it would have been this one. This is the reason I would have gone OP01 packs. And I'm glad, once he gave me the box of OP01, and once I started seeing the events, I just went right to red, because it was obviously organized, thank you very much. Went right to red, went right to this card, and just thought, like, oh my god, they have it. I can just buy it. Like, it'll be great to pull. Listen, I love the videos where I'm pulling stuff. But for sure, for $1, for sure I can get what I want. Come on now. So that is beautiful. Let's show that by itself. A little better, maybe focus. I am using a different camera this time, because I realized the webcam I've been using to show it in my hand is absolute dog shit resolution. I'm sorry about that. From now on, I will probably change that up if I'm going to be doing openings moving forward. And we're at the very end. We're going green, events, and OP01. We got Bebeng, another ensemble card with all the scabbards, walking. Love that, to the Onigashima raid. This one, You Can Be My Samurai. It's nice. I love the yellow background on this one, actually. I love the colors. The pink text and the yellow background. I think that's a very unique looking card. Then we have Paradise Waterfall. Not Paradise Totsuka, which is the one where he cuts Kaido. Paradise Waterfall, although I do think they're the same move, if I'm not mistaken. Which is funny that they're named two different things. And of course, that's the boar. event, the inciting event. We have some Demon Face. Demon Face. That's from Saboti, obviously, and the final card is a Punk Gibson. A holo rare Punk Gibson. And I got through it in 25 minutes. I thought I'd be talking a little more, but honestly, there's nothing more to talk about, because I'm not talking about the power of these cards, or like the cost, or like the Dawn cost, or the attack power. Like, I'm not really doing that. So we got through it. I'm just looking at them. Now I can put them in my binder. I've been holding onto this deck in its deck box for like a week now. Just not really feeling in the mood to record, but I did do it right now. Now I will be going there tomorrow. So if there's an addendum to this video in a second, I bought more. Or I'll buy more, check if they have Starter Deck 10, because it is the 13th right now, and that came out the 10th. And maybe I'll do a video like that. They also do have the gift boxes for $40, which is 5 packs of Kingdoms of Intrigue. Now the thing is, I have the most of those cards because I have actually been buying the packs for that one. And I am afraid, the promos would be cool, but that's also a gamble. Obviously, I'd want the Zoro. The Nami would be nice. The Chopper and the Nami do actually cost a bit, although the Nami is banned right now, so that doesn't make sense. And then I don't think there's better pull rates in the gift boxes from what I've been watching in videos, but I'd probably at least get a super rare. But $40 and then starter 10 is $50 or something like that. I don't know, man. I just spent $60 on singles. I don't want to be paying all my money into these cards, especially considering I'm probably not going to be playing with them. Although I do actually, I have like around 23 of each color other than green, which I do have the full starter pack for. Which is funny. It's funny how equal they are, the amount of them that I have. So the only thing I could really do is maybe get those up to like 25 of each color, and then use these leaders with 2 colors, either the queen or the crocodile. I do like my yellows, so using the crocodile would be interesting. And then I'd have 25 yellows, 25 purples. I can make a deck. Then maybe my friend could like use the, oh god, do we have another double, like the, oh, I don't have a green anything else. Maybe like a blue, oh, the Rebecca, I have the blue black Rebecca, could do that, So like try to use 4 different colors and then make decks around those. But they wouldn't be like competitive decks, it'd just be for fun. Anyway, at this point, I am simply rambling because I like talking about the stuff I got. I mentioned the favorite cards I got, so you know what, maybe let's go through those again. Let's just show my favorites off. Of course, the Katakuri. I didn't talk about him enough. The fact that I saw a Katakuri was incredible. I just knew I had to buy the singles at that point. I'm just showing off the leaders again because I really do like the leader cards. We have the Lucci, we have the Crocodile, and we have the Queen. Now I do like the Court of Colosseum as a card itself. I do like that a lot. Let's skip through. I do like the Monkey D. Luffy card. Of course, the pose on that. Look, another Lucci. These are cards, if like, out of all of these cards, these are the ones I would have bought for sure. The Marshall D. Teach. We gotta have some Blackbeard. I actually kind of super fuck with this Napoleon card. The art on that is like, actually, it goes really hard. I'd say any ensemble card, the Bebang. This one is like the top one. Again, the top one card I want to buy. The Baroque works, obviously. I would say even the Thunder Bagua goes hard. See, and this was me. What I'm doing right now is basically me at the store. Like, oh, this one's cool. Ah, this one's cool too. Like the Smile one, I was about to, in my mind, like say like, oh, this one I would have bought for sure, but I'm unsure. I'd say now I'm pretty sure I'd buy it, but if I had like a limited number of cards I really wanted, like I don't know, the Ultimortar's cool too. Ultimortar's cool too. This stack is getting a little fat. Other than that, I think this Beppo is really cool. I have these character cards. The Beppo, again, the Neko, Inu, and Kawamatsu, I think are like must-haves in terms of art. And I know there's close-up versions of these guys too. So these, obviously. Other than that, I don't even know if I mean, the ulti, like, again, once you see it, you're like, I need it. You really don't see the shine on that in video. The shine on that in oh, there you go. When you kind of turn it a little bit, you see it better. And then, you know what? I'm just going to end it off on these, which I did really want. The Cavendish and the Bartolomeo. Those are cards I had to have. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's one more. It is the Kamezo. I did really want the Kamezo. Other than that, the Miss Doublefinger, the Arlong, the Kyoshiro, the Hawkins, they're all good, but they're not really must-haves, you know. All right. I did my 30 minutes. I showed you what I got. I'll show you what I got next, what I get next time, if there is a next time. I'm sure there's going to be a next time. Pray that I don't spend that much money again. Please, pray for me. All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye now.